to dish out the headlines this morning.
It's time to be victorious.
Invicta.
Wake up! Wake up!
God help us all.
Wake up and be victorious.
We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Are you serious? For real, are you serious?
Invicta FM.
Your business money just a sleep for account? Wake them up now. With Bill Station Fixed Deposit, make your money they work while you they work too.
We must learn it.
Today's extra cash fit become tomorrow's new branch, new equipment, or bigger business.
Lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin shan dari. Kivo.
Your business money just a sleep for account? Wake them up now. With Bill Station Fixed Deposit, make your money they work while you they work too.
We must learn it.
Today's extra cash fit become tomorrow's new branch, new equipment, or bigger business. The interest rate now 23%. Make you download the Bill Station app for Google Play Store or Apple Store. Bill Station, make your money hustle too.
Hasken rana in ya fito sabuwar rana ta bayyana ga uniform an shirya mana kuma ga mu akan hanyar zuwa Milo a cikin kofi me dimi ga inganci an yi shi da malta Milo an yi shi da madara Milo an sa mishi koko Milo yanda dai ya kamata Milo mama ta ce in shanye
Hey, attention. Balasa Retirement Center don't open up. Come buy better phone for just 65,000. You fit finally open WhatsApp, enter Facebook, they snap better picture. Drop that your old phone wey no dey show video because this life, it don't move online. You suppose follow and go the next level. Now your turn. Get Ogbonge phone from 65,000 naira with the new MTN Smart Series. E get up to 30 gig free data plus 50% bonus on calls and data join. Get free insurance and free case on top. Hey, wetin you dey wait for? Waka go any MTN store wey dey near you or visit shop.mtn.ng. Go collect your own today. Terms and conditions dey sha o.
Mama, gaskiya gwaldin man ɗan nan yau ya ji madara.
Haka nawa ma.
Sannu da aiki uwa ta gari, amma dai a rinka sarrafa mana madaran nan a hankali mana.
A'a ba ni bace fa. Wannan Golden Mo 3-in-1 ne. Dama da madarar sa yake zuwa a ciki.
Madara? Kuma a ciki? Tun yaushe?
Golden Mo 3-in-1 na tahowa da madara a ciki. Samo wa iyalanka a yau. Golden Mo, bari duk rana ta kasance da armashi.
Keep it loud. Turn your radios up. 98.9.
Wayar gari da shayin Lipton yana da wata hanya da yake tattara mu. Kofi ɗaya ya kake a lokaci guda.
Mutumina, baka san me ya faru jiya ba.
Kai ma barka da safiya.
Yi hakuri mana shayi kafin hira.
To shikenan faɗi mana.
Ai in dai shayin Lipton ne. Ba cika kofi kaɗai yake yi ba, yana ƙara kusanci da zumunci tsakanin jama'a. Shayin Lipton yana haɗa zumunta.
This award goes to the most punctual student of the entire school. And the winner is Lisa Solomon.
Something is telling me that she makes her daughter skip breakfast just to be here. You people could have just asked. I would have been happy to tell you my secret.
Enjoy instant goodness with John Vent's 3-in-1 chocolate. The quickest start to your morning.
Jolly Johnny akan titi ke magana. A yau za mu ga kyakkyawar sani da mutane suka yi wa Maggi cikin flavor. Na gaba karanto harufan celery.
S-E-A-L-A-R-R-I-E celery.
Haba mutumina, ka ce kawai ka sauya harufan zuwa salary. To ga damar karshe karanto mana harufan turmeric.
T-U-R-M-E-R-I-C. Turmeric.
Kin yi daidai ga kwali ɗaya na Maggi cikin flavor ki ɗauka.
Maggi cikin flavor tare da albasa, celery da kuma turmeric mai canza wasa na.
Mu tuna yadda mama take sammakon tashi da wuri ta shirya mana karin kumallo.
Lallai kuwa ya kamata mu mata wani abu muhimmi.
Kyautata wa mahaifiyarka tare da biya mata kuɗin tafiya zuwa birnin Zanzibar a wannan shekarar 2026 a gasar Three Crowns Mom of the Year. Ka rubuta bayani ta amfani da kowace harafi na sunanta. Ka aika tare da hotunan hajojin Three Crowns na akalla naira 5,000 zuwa www.threecrown.com.ng ko cibiyoyin karban bayanai domin samun damar cin nasara a gasar. Akwai shirya da ka'idoji. Madarin Three Crowns, lafiyar iyaye mata, farin cikin iyali.
1xBet, where sports come alive. Join the game on Tremo on the site or app. Win an iPhone 16 and cash prizes up to 750,000 naira. Enter promo code Nigeria on and boost your game. 1xBet, game on, together in the game. Bet responsibly. 18 plus. T's and C's apply.
I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be an exception. I should be the norm. For before us, there was Queen Amina of Zaria, fearless in battle, cunning in strategy. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be an exception. It should be the norm. For before us, there was Queen Moremi of Ileife, legendary in her wisdom, selfless in her courage. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be an exception. It should be the norm. For before us, there was Queen Idia of Benin, powerful backbone of a legendary throne, charismatic enough to raise an army of men. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be an exception. It should be the norm. For before us, there was Uwaraye Emota, rising from the dust of the market square to helping a king claim his throne. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be the exception. It should be the norm. For before us, there was Hajaratu Gambo Amatefio Sawaba, bold enough to speak to a room full of grown men at the age of just 17, jailed more times than any other female political activist before or after her time. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be the exception. It should be norm. For before us, there was Alimotu Belewura of Lagos, Fumilayo Ransom Kuti of Abeokuta, Margaret Eko of Calabar, Efun Shetan Aniwura of Ibadan, and all those Aba women who stood up for what was right. I am a woman in leadership. I should not be the exception. I should be norm. Invicta 98.9 FM.
Welcome back from that commercial break, and I would just want to say apologies for those on Facebook. You're not able to see pictures, but you can actually hear our program right here, just having some little challenges. with the device, but definitely as time progresses, we'll sort that out. But meanwhile, let's go straight to reading the headlines this morning. We're starting with the Punch newspaper. From the Punch newspaper, State Police Senate votes today as Tinubu transmits bill to National Assembly. State Police Senate votes today as Tinubu transmits bill to National Assembly. Retired military and police chiefs have expressed different views on the extent of powers governors should wield under the proposed policing structure, warning that while decentralized policing could strengthen security, adequate safeguards must be put in place to prevent abuse. OOUTH paralyzed as doctors strike over unpaid allowances. OOUTH paralyzed as doctors strike over unpaid allowances. The Association of Resident Doctors at the Olabisi Onabanjo University Teaching Hospital, Shagamu in Ogun State, has announced a 10-day warning strike over the non-payment of revised professional and specialist allowances, acute manpower shortage, delayed training funds, and deteriorating welfare conditions. Wiretapping, El-Rufai to file no case submission as DSS closes case. Wiretapping, El-Rufai to file no case submission as DSS closes case. Former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai is set to file a no case submission in his alleged wiretapping trial after the Department of State Services closed its case against him before the Federal High Court in Abuja on Tuesday. NADECO rejects Abdulsalami's claims on Abiola military rule. NADECO rejects Abdulsalami's claims on Abiola military rule. Prominent leaders of the National Democratic Coalition, Colonel Tony Nyam, retired, and Chief Ayo Okpadoku, have rejected claims by former head of state General Abdulsalami Abubakar, retired, that leaders of the pro-democracy group requested an extension of military rule in 1998. U.S. blacklist Nigerian firms over ISIS funding. U.S. blacklist Nigerian firms over ISIS funding. The United States has designated a Nigerian national and 3 companies operating in the country as alleged financial facilitators of activities linked to the terrorist group, the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria. Talking sports from the Punch newspaper, Ronaldo makes World Cup history in Portugal rout. Ronaldo makes World Cup history in Portugal rout. Cristiano Ronaldo carved out another slice of football history on Tuesday, becoming the first player to score in 6 different FIFA World Cups as Portugal thrashed Uzbekistan 5-0 in their Group K clash. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Punch newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. From the Punch newspaper, we pick up the Daily Trust newspaper. From the Daily Trust newspaper, Malami's trial, how millions of naira were laundered, witness tells court. Malami's trial, how millions of naira were laundered, witness tells court. Munawara Salisu Anas, the 5th prosecution witness in the ongoing trial of a former Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, on Tuesday, detailed how several high-values transactions passed through the account of Al-Kausar Farm. Still from the Daily Trust, Tinubu, we are laying foundation for Nigeria that works for all. Tinubu, we are laying foundation for Nigeria that works for all. President Bola Tinubu says his administration is laying the foundation for a new Nigeria that works for the common prosperity of all citizens. Tinubu made the remarks on Tuesday while inaugurating the construction of the 2 service carriageways of the Southern Parkway from Arterial Road S20 on Ladipo Dia Way to Ring Road 2, Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. $100 billion required annually to bridge $2.3 trillion infrastructure deficit, says ICRC. $100 billion required annually to bridge $2.3 trillion infrastructure deficit, says ICRC. The Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission says it has unveiled a model public-private partnership agreement aimed at attracting private capital and accelerating infrastructure delivery, noting that Nigeria needs $100 billion annually to bridge an estimated $2.3 trillion infrastructure deficit. After 126 days in custody, El-Rufai's case adjourned till September. After 126 days in custody, El-Rufai's case adjourned till September. A former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, has spent at least 126 days in custody over charges bordering on alleged abuse of office, money laundering, and wiretapping, amidst difficulty in meeting what is described as stringent bail conditions given to him by different courts. Talking sports from the Daily Trust, Governor Sule urges Lafia Golf Club to explore revenue opportunities. Governor Sule urges Lafia Golf Club to explore revenue opportunities. Nasarawa State Governor Abdullahi Sule has challenged the management of Lafia Golf Club to develop revenue-generating initiatives around its expansive land as part of efforts to enhance the economic value of the facility and promote sports development in the state. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Daily Trust, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. We pick up the Vanguard newspaper. From the Vanguard newspaper, this big headline says, full list, U.S. names Nigerian companies linked to financing terrorism. Full list, U.S. names Nigerian companies linked to financing terrorism. The United States has designated a Nigerian national and 3 companies operating in Nigeria as alleged facilitators of financial activities linked to the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria. Similar story with that of the Punch newspaper. The designations were part of a broader action announced by the United States Department of State targeting 3 individuals and 6 entities accused of helping ISIS move funds across borders. Global anti-terror action. U.S. cracks down on Lagos-based ISIS financier, BDC operator. Global anti-terror action. U.S. cracks down on Lagos-based ISIS financier, BDC operator. The United States has sanctioned a Lagos-based ISIS financier, Mukhtar Adamu Muhammad, age 35, and 3 bureau de change linked to him for allegedly moving funds for the group as part of a sweeping action targeting ISIS financial networks across Europe, the Middle East, and West Africa. Still from the Vanguard newspaper, Makinde imposes 16-hour curfew in 10 Oyo local government areas over security concerns. Makinde imposes 16-hour curfew in 10 Oyo local government areas over security concerns. The Oyo state government has declared a 16-hour curfew in 10 local government areas of the state with effect from Wednesday, today, 24th June 2026. Governor Seyi Makinde approved the curfew, which will run daily from 4 p.m. to 8 a.m. and remains in force for an initial period of 48 hours. Still from the Vanguard newspaper, fully tinted vehicles not acceptable in Nigeria, says IGP, that's the Inspector General of Police. Fully tinted vehicles not acceptable in Nigeria, says IGP. The Inspector General of Police, Olatunji Disu, said the Nigerian police force would not fully accept tinted vehicles on Nigerian roads and would at a later date begin enforcement against them. Disu said this on Tuesday in Abuja during a courtesy visit by a delegation from the Nigerian Bar Association led by its president, Afam Osigwe. And talking sports from the Vanguard newspaper, still the World Cup. England left frustrated by Ghana in World Cup draw. England left frustrated by Ghana in World Cup draw. England suffered a World Cup setback on Tuesday as Thomas Tuchel's side were held to a frustrating goalless draw by Ghana, leaving them with work to do as they bid to progress to the knockout stage as Group L winners. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Vanguard newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The next paper is the Sun newspaper. From the Sun newspaper, terrorism, U.S. designates Nigerian, 2 others, 6 entities, ISIS financiers. That seems to be the major headline across all the dailies this morning. Terrorism, U.S. designates Nigerian, 2 others, 6 entities, ISIS financiers. Already taken, almost the same content in there. But we move on, still from the Sun newspaper. Kaduna police arraign 24 suspects over Maraban Jos mob killing. Kaduna police arraigned 24 suspects over Maraban Jos mob killing. The Kaduna State Police Command has arraigned 24 suspects before Magistrate Court, NDA Junction, Kaduna, over their alleged involvement in the mob killing of a woman in Maraban Jos. The suspects were charged with criminal conspiracy, incitement of public disturbance, mischief, destruction of public and police property, and culpable homicide. Ribadu seeks cooperation from partners to fight violent extremism. Ribadu seeks cooperation from partners to fight violent extremism. In the same vein, the National Security Advisor, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, has solicited the support of trusted partners to combat terrorism, violent extremism, cybercrime, organized criminal networks, illicit financial flows, foreign information manipulation and interference, and the growing sophistication of transnational criminal organizations. Police intercept 174 rounds of AK-47 ammunition in Nasarawa. Police intercept 174 rounds of AK-47 ammunition in Nasarawa. The Nasarawa State Police Command has intercepted 174 rounds of AK-47 ammunition and arrested a suspect in what authorities described as another major breakthrough in the fight against criminality and illegal arms trafficking in the state. Still talking about the World Cup from the Sun newspaper. World Cup, Panama 0, Croatia 1. Budimir strike sends Panama crashing out. World Cup, Panama 0, Croatia 1. Budimir strike sends Panama crashing out. Croatia boosted their hopes of reaching the 2026 FIFA World Cup round of 32 with a hard-fought 1-0 victory over Panama in Toronto on Tuesday, a result that ended the Central Americans campaign and handed Zlatko Dalic's side their first win of the tournament. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Sun newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The last paper is the Guardian newspaper. From the Guardian newspaper, U.S. sanctions expose terror financing amid growing security threats. U.S. sanctions expose terror financing amid growing security threats. A fresh spotlight was cast on terrorism financing and security threats yesterday as the United States sanctioned a Lagos-based alleged ISIS, that's the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria financier. This came as troops neutralized suspected ISWAP operatives and the federal government deepened counterterrorism cooperation with international partners. 2027 experts move to close Nigeria's forensic gap at summit. 2027 experts move to close Nigeria's forensic gap at summit. As criminal networks increasingly exploit digital frontiers, stakeholders in forensic science, law enforcement, security, academia, and public administration have converged on the University of Lagos for the 2026 Global Forensic Summit. State Police Akpabio pledges swift passage as Senate reviews Constitution. State Police Akpabio pledges swift passage as Senate reviews Constitution. President Bola Tinubu has transmitted a constitutional amendment bill seeking the establishment of state police to the Senate. The proposed legislation to seek to amend relevant provisions of the Constitution to provide the legal framework for the creation of state police in Nigeria. Obi, Serap, Gani Adams, Ejimako failed Showere's detention in prison. Obi, Serap, Gani Adams, Ejimako failed Showere's detention in prison. The remand of activist and publisher Omoyele Sowore in Kuje prison has triggered fresh concerns about the state of civil liberties in Nigeria. The concerns were raised by the presidential candidate of the Nigeria Democratic Congress, Peter Obi, Socioeconomic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba Land, Iba Gani Adams, and rights lawyer and special counsel for the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Aloy Ejimako. Stop talking sports from The Guardian. Stop misleading Favour Ofili. AFN tells US coach Shava. Stop misleading Favour Ofili. AFN tells US coach Shava. The Athletics Federation of Nigeria has warned American coach Dennis Shava to desist from misleading Nigerian sprinter Favour Ofili. Shava had declared a few days ago that Ofili will not compete in the ongoing AFN National Commonwealth Games trials, which will end today at the Yabatech, Lagos. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Guardian newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. Let's go on a commercial break. When we come back, we'll start to pick calls and read messages, so don't you go anywhere.
Invicta FM, we'll be right back. Ivo Prima
lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin shan dari. Kivo.
Jolly Johnny akan titi ke magana a yau za mu ga kyakkyawar sani da mutane suka yi wa magi cikin flavor. Na gaba karanto harufan celery.
S-E-A-L-A-R-R-I-E celery.
Haba mutumina, ka ce kawai ka sauya harufan zuwa salary. To ga damar karshe karanto mana harufan turmeric.
T-U-R-M-E-R-I-C. Turmeric.
Kin yi daidai ga kwali ɗaya na magi cikin flavor ki ɗauka.
Magi cikin flavor tare da albasa, celery da kuma turmeric mai canza wasa na.
Shafi mama, gaskiya gwaldin man ɗan nan yawon ya ji madara. Haka nawa ma.
Sannu da aiki uwa ta gari, amma dai a rinka sarrafa mana madaran nan a hankali mana.
A'a ba ni ba ce fa, wannan Golden Mo 3 in 1 ne, dama da madarar sai yake zuwa a ciki.
Madara? Kuma a ciki? Tun yaushe?
Golden Moon 3 in 1 na tahowa da madara a ciki. Samo wa iyalanka a yau. Golden Moon, bari duk rana ta kasance da armashi.
1xBet, where sports come alive. Join the game on promo on the site or app. Win an iPhone 16 and cash prizes up to 750,000 naira. Enter promo code Nigeria on and boost your game. 1xBet, game on, together in the game. Bet responsibly. 18 plus. T's and C's apply.
Good internet changes everything. The way you work, the way you relax, even the way you stay close to those who matter to you. That's what the Airtel 5G Smart Connect brings into your space. With the Airtel 5G Smart Connect, you can enjoy unlimited data, super fast speed, and even connect to multiple devices. All for just 25,000 naira plus 15,000 naira one-time installation fee. Visit the nearest Airtel shop or call 0911 000 0080 to switch to unlimited.
Airtel.
Jama'a alaikum. Ni ne Aminu Sharif Momo wanda kuka sani daga cikin fina-finan Hausa. Zan yi magana a matsayin uba ba jarumi ba. Kun taba ganin inda uwa take kokarin shayar da jaririnta? Wani dan nata kuma yana kokarin a canja masa kunzugu ko kuma wata yar tata tana kokarin a zuba mata abinci a farantinta yayin da ta ci nata ya kare. Wannan ba abin kwanciyar hankali bane a gurin kowace uwa. Amma idan akwai tazarar haihuwa, komai zai iya zuwa cikin sauki da kuma kyautatawa. A yayin da wannan uwa kan iya shayar da wannan jariri sannan kuma ta sa wannan yar tata wadda take neman ƙarin abinci ta canja ma dan uwanta kunzugu da yake bukata yayin da yi kashi ko fitsari.
Ziyarci cibiyar lafiya mafi kusa domin farawa ko a kira lambar waya 222 wannan sako ne daga ma'aikatar lafiya tare da tallafin gamayyar kungiyoyin Pronet da FEM.
Manufar da kyautuwar iyali uba 'ya'ya da ma'uwa.
Zainab, ke da Alhaji duk sanda na waiwaya ina ganin ku tare ba a raba ku.
Me zan ce? Ba ma gajiya da juna.
To yaushe muke sa rana na uku?
Ce abu game da na uku.
Amma ni da Alhaji mun amince cewa jikina na bukatar lokaci. Shi yasa ina da 7790. 7790? 7790 daga Honey and Banana Connect. Ita ce amintaciyar hanyar samu bayananniyar shawara ba tare da tsangwama ba akan duk abin da ya shafi tazaran haihuwa. Ku tattauna da kwararrun ma'aikata don samun jagoranci game da bayar da tazaran haihuwa. Tafiyar ki ce, jikinki ne duk lokacin da kika zaba. Kira 7790 a yau ko ku aiko mana da sakon WhatsApp a 09097133400. Honey and Banana Connect. Ku bi wanda ya san hanya.
This award goes to the most punctual student of the entire school. And the winner is Lisa Solomon.
Something is telling me that she makes her daughter skip breakfast just to be here. You people could have just asked. I would have been happy to tell you my secret.
Enjoy instant goodness with John Vent's 3-in-1 chocolate. The quickest start to your morning.
1960, the journey start. With a vision for the people and a loyal heart. From the Lagos docks to the vast north. Bringing the goodness, bringing it forth. Many years don't pass, we still the stand. No be today, we start this flow. The seeds where we plant on, they grow from the fathers to the sons, mothers to daughters. The story that's sweet, oh. Providing the energy. For many decades, we there for your side. From a quality grains to sweetness oil, cassava starch, animal feed, and golden fertilizer.
Who be the giant? FMN. Who be the leader? FMN. 6 decades, we still the move. Nigeria, we get the groove. FMN.
2 drops of lemon, 1 spoon of charcoal, and salt. Wetin you dey mix? Why charcoal scatter put for everywhere like this? Na mixture wey go make my teeth shine o. I wan make my teeth white like your own. Forget this concoction jare. Make you use the new Pepsodent Natural Charcoal Whitening Toothpaste. Polish your teeth white with the new Pepsodent Natural Charcoal Whitening Toothpaste. E get natural charcoal wey dey active and e dey make teeth white well well. E con get lemon essence wey dey clean inside your mouth. Pepsodent Charcoal. Natural charcoal. Whiter teeth.
Mai gida, zo ka ji yadda jaririn ke motsi a cikina.
In ji? Lallai, da alama wannan na da ƙarfi sosai.
Mana, da wa kake gani zai yi kama?
Da ni mana.
A'a, da ni wannan zai yi kama.
To wanda zai zo bayan wannan zai yi kama da ke.
Tabɗi, to har yaushe zan jira wancan ya zo?
Kamar shekara 2 haka.
Kaga a lokacin na samu ƙwarin jiki.
Tattaunawa tsakanin ma'aurata yana da muhimmanci. Mu tattauna.
Wayar gari da shayin Lipton yana da wata hanya da yake tattara mu. Kofi ɗaya ya kake a lokaci guda.
Mutumina, baka san me ya faru jiya ba.
Kai ma barka da safiya.
Yi haƙuri mana shayi kafin hira.
To shi kenan faɗi mana.
Ai, in dai shayin Lipton ne, ba cika kofi kaɗai yake yi ba, yana ƙara kusanci da zumunci tsakanin jama'a. Shayin Lipton yana haɗa zumunta.
Some business people sabi spend money. But smart business people sabi grow money. Why your cash could just sit down the press phone for account? With Bill Station Fixed Deposit, put eligible funds to work and make plan for bigger business moves. The interest rate now 23%. 23%. Make you download the Bill Station app for Google Play Store or Apple Store. Bill Station, no let your money lazy.
Oh yeah, shoppers, make una hear correct gist. Maggi chicken flavor promo don land o.
Buy Maggi chicken flavor 50 double cubes pack and get 10 extra cubes free.
Yes o, and if you buy small 10 double cubes pack, you go get 4 cubes free.
Na more rich chicken taste, more enjoyment and more value for your money.
Rush go your nearest shop now and ask for Maggi chicken flavor promo pack before e finish. Offer valid while stocks last. Me and Maggi, so good together.
Hasken rana in ya fito sabuwar rana ta bayyana ga uniform an shirya mana kuma ga mu akan hanyar zuwa Milo a cikin kofi me dimi ga inganci an yi shi da malta Milo an yi shi da madara Milo an sa mishi koko Milo yanda dai ya kamata Milo mama ta ce in shanye
Milo. I been sit down for side, they look wetin politicians they do for my country. I can't begin vex with how them take the run things. From pack to loot and later tiff. The situation too vex me. I come decide to get my PVC to vote all of them out. After election, them still win again. This time, the matter come to vex me until when I realize say only me no fit to vote out bad leaders. I use vex, buy material, so agbada, come join politics. I tell myself, say, if I not fit to vote them out, I go there myself to change the situation of all Nigerians. But after I win election, Ogbanje enter my body. Me self come begin to tiff and pack money. Nigerians, now we they do ourselves. Good leadership, they start from homes. Train your children with good morals and values. And when them reach up there, if a political Ogbanje see them, it go run.
Welcome back from that commercial break, and now it's time for you to call in and send your messages based on the headlines that have been read out. And as a rule on the program, stick to the time, 2 minutes, and 2 minutes only. And please, when you're calling and when you're making your submissions, avoid being carried away by emotions. Please, let's be reasonable and let's speak maturely, and let's also keep our comments civil. When I sense some kind of comment, well, I will just have to yank you off. And the campaigns have not officially the campaigns have not commenced, so please do not call to try to say that this person is going to win the next elections when the campaign has not started. So please do not be tempted to do that. Any iota of such will not be tolerated. Please, let's stick to the headlines and only the headlines that have been read out. So please ensure that you keep your comments civil. Let's not allow our emotions or sentiments get the best of us. Anything that is not part of my headlines, I would not read or not tolerate it via the phone call. So stick to the time, 2 minutes and 2 minutes only, and stick to the headlines and only the headlines that have been read out this morning. Thank you as you comply. And also turn down the volume of your radio set, and also speak up so that we can be able to hear you here in the studio and others can also hear you out there. Thank you very much. The numbers to call are 081 40,000 989, 070 87 800 989, 081 40,000 989, 070 87 800 989. The numbers to send your messages on WhatsApp is 090 98 900 989, 090 98 900 989. All right, I missed the first call. I'll pick this one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Jordan.
Yes, good morning. Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning.
Good. Yeah, I see John Bosco from Kudende.
All right, John Bosco, go ahead.
Mr. President is laying foundation for honor and for good of Nigeria. We want to let him tell us the kind of foundation he's laying. Because so Buhari tell us, say, change become negative. So there are good foundation and bad foundation. But we never see any good foundation that is laying. So if he's trying to lay good foundation, he should try harder. After 100 days, everybody detention. After 100 days of detention, everybody is adjourned to
126 days.
Okay, 126 days. Okay, yeah. Let them continue to adjourn his case so that he will confess all the atrocities he committed in Kaduna State. And by the grace of God, he will do the needful, and Nigeria will do justice to his case.
Well, I didn't take you off. Well, let's see who's on the line. Hello, good morning.
Daniel, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Okay, I still remember Engineer Emmanuel.
They
are telling us that Tinubu is laying the foundation that will work for Nigeria. If it is this kind of foundation, we don't need it. I don't need it. Let it be destroyed and give us a proper foundation. Not foundation for those that are saying on his mandate they stand. We want a foundation that works for across the country, not hardship, not inflicting pain on the masses. Now look at the former Attorney General. Look at the kind of money allegedly he diverted. What is the case? What is wrong about the case today? Why can't we go the way of China? So as the was saying, this is deterrent to those who are stealing our money. They have an opportunity to work. They don't work. They steal money to a stupor. And Nigeria are suffering in a day in, day out. And they are telling us they want to lay a foundation that will work for all Nigeria. They should stop deceiving themselves. I want the president, with all due respect, to tell me, among all the campaign he promised Nigeria, which one has he fulfilled? He promised people of Plateau that what happened will not happen again. He left the app and it happened. And it just happened recently and it keep happening. The problem is, he promised us, has he fulfilled it? So he wants to come and deceive us again and say he wants to lay a foundation that will work for Nigeria. Which foundation? They should keep deceiving themselves. For me, I cannot be deceived by this administration. I will never, because I have gone far for somebody to deceive me. We want a country that will work for everybody. That the common man will have equal rights as the elite. Not this one that the law only work for the elite. It's unfortunate. Now, state police and condition of the coffee they imposed by marketing. Will it solve the problem? Let's look at the problem and face it. Let the political will to solve this issue of insecurity. Not the one they are telling us about tinted. Is that our problem? People have been adopted in daily basis. People have been killed in daily basis. What measure are they putting to stop this kind of thing? They begin to as if they are not even.
All right, engineer, your 2 minutes is up. Thank you.
We'll definitely get it right in this country by the grace of God.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Joe Daniel. How was your sleep?
Yes, good. Your name and where you calling from?
Mr. Carey, calling from Sabotasha Enclave of Kaduna.
All right, Mr. Carey, go ahead.
Good. Surely under detention and Serap are not happy. And other non-state actors. Even me this morning, I lend my voice. This is democracy. We need these civil activists, just like Julius Malema of South Africa. We need these people as non-state actors to make the government to sit up. You can even see the record from the UN. Nigeria is ranking to a certain level in time of terrorism. We need his type to see that the government sit up to do the right thing. Finally, I'm happy for Cristiano Ronaldo for breaking the record of the only player to score all through 6 World Cup appearances. Congratulations to the Portuguese, and I wish them the best. Thank you very much, and may we get it right in this country.
All right, thank you very much. All right, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Joe Daniel.
Yes, good morning.
Thank you very much. To Mr. Jibril from Nasarawa.
All right, Jibril, go ahead.
Thank you very much. Showore detained and detained is still in detention as well as others. This is the worst civil autocracy. We know that civil autocracy, but the worst civil autocracy the regime will have today in Nigeria. Having the highest political detainee. Everybody is in detention as I'm speaking to you now. Showore is in detention. Many others more. You dare not express your feeling against the government. The government will come and detain you. They will arrest you and detain you. Yet they cannot deal with the kidnapper and bandits that are attacking people in the forest and our road. It's unfortunate. The political where are the Tinubu said he criticized Abacha, late Abacha last time, right? This is the worst Abacha of Abacha. Moreover, during Abacha regime, it was civil government. It was military government. Today we have civilian government detain people. You cannot express your feelings. It's unfortunate. Americans should stop linking in Muslim Islam to terrorists. Most of people that carry out these terrorist activities, it is not only Muslim. So they should stop. They should stop deceiving public. They should make their fight proper. They should stop linking Muslim to terrorists. We Muslim are not terrorists. Thank you very much. That's my little contribution.
Well, the last time I checked, they didn't say it's a Muslim problem. They just said funding, what they call them now. He said the ISWAB, there's an organization. They didn't specify and said they are Muslims. All right, please get it correctly. All right, messages on the live stream. From the live stream, I can see John Salasi Ayuba Tukura. Good morning. Lowell Kolawole, good morning to you. Enenu Becky Onoja. All right, says good morning. God bless our hustle today. Okay, I say amen. This one is from Nok Inua. Good morning. Richard Samuel, good morning to you. Kojo Saba, good morning to you. And this one is from Abose Diajai. Says, I believe Nigeria is heading to a greater height by introducing state police. I believe it will bring down insecurities. May God bless Invicta. All right, thank you. Timothy Emmanuel Knock says, all right, thank you, I appreciate. Tolamiko Wakili, good morning to you. Duza Isbikakura says, fully tinted glass vehicles not accepted in Nigeria. This is serious, but if stopping tinted glasses would stop insecurity in the country. It's a welcome development. May God help our country to succeed. Vera Audi says, may God bless us with God-fearing leaders come 2027. This one is from Usman Isa Bilal. He says, okay, watching all the way from Abuja. He says, I don't know why government is pushing for state police. State police is not the answer to our insecurity problem at this time. All we need is the willingness of government to arrest those playing games with this insecurity issue. Joseph Paul, okay, good morning to you. Jimmy Ibrahim, good morning. Beatrice Bala, good morning. Gaga Donatus, good morning to you. Shetima Solomon, good morning. Ayuba Gwantu, good morning to you. And Owolabi Salam, good morning. Let's move to WhatsApp. On WhatsApp, I can see Victor Sule. He says 2027 elections will shock many people, and Nigeria must be great by the grace of God. Okay, and I can see this message from Akintunde in television. He says the United States blacklist Nigeria over ISIS funding shows there is no smoke without fire. If not, why can't the federal government start arresting their sponsors and financiers to book, or rather bring them to book, if truly they want to end terrorist and banditry? Nobody can deceive me. On Rufai's saga, court adjust his case to September is a good idea. Full list U.S. to mention those financing terrorists is a good idea. After this news, we will not hear anything about those financing terrorists because the federal government is not serious to end it. All right, this one is from Mr. Shemang. Says this government have beautiful policies on paper but lacks implementation as they intensify their efforts to rescue those kidnapped victims in Oyo. Okay. Says that same should be done to rescue the Ariko people of Kachia that were kidnapped since April. Okay. Quite lengthy, I cannot go through all of them. This one is from Joel Matthew Gwaza from Godongoda. I wonder why the court are still keeping and adjourning Rufai's case. Another adjournment till September after spending 126 days in custody. The ruling party are behind this. Rufai should just forget being released till after the general elections. Witness tells court how Malemi laundered billions of naira. They should expose them all to face the full wrath of the law. This one, Pius Acha, says we are laying the foundation that will work for all. Let the foundation work for the common man. This one is from Akia Stephen from Gomboro. This administration has failed us. This one is from Yatai Joffrey. Yatai Joffrey from Sabo says Tinubu says we've laid foundation for Nigeria that works for all. Which foundation did his administration lay for Nigeria aside inflation, hardship, and insecurity? Is that what we call foundation? Please, they should stop. They should stop lying to themselves and face the reality of life. This one is from Ibrahim Enefi from Kabbalah West. Rufai wiretapping. This is serious because I see no reason for him to tap. Please, we are just to stand up and call on our leaders to end insecurities in Nigeria. And this one is from Abdul Hakim Asiobi. He says, I hope one day Rufai will be released to join the opposition in sending out this current administration. Okay, all right, thank you so much for sending your message. John Brown on Facebook. So John Brown says Nigeria is being mismanaged by incapable leaders. That's why we are where we are. With that, we call it wraps on the program this morning. Thanks to all those who took out time to listen, and to those that called and sent messages. Appreciate you all. But one thing is certain, Nigeria will be great again, but we cannot do it on our own. But together, we can do it. My name is Joe Daniel. Have a beautiful and a wonderful Wednesday.
Thank you for participating in the program The Dailies today. The thoughts and opinions stated by our various contributors on this program of Invicta 98.9 FM radio, its website, and or its other social media platforms do not reflect the thoughts and or opinions of the station. Listeners are urged to use their own discernment to draw their own conclusions for a better Nigeria. We emphasize the importance of keeping an open mind and not misconstruing the headlines. Invicta FM, together we are victorious.
Turn your radios up!
98.9.
Ya ku masu ciniki, albishirinku gasar Maggi Chicken Flavor ya sake dawowa.
A sayi Maggi Chicken mai dunkule 2 kwaya 50 a samu garabasar guda 10 a kyauta.
Tabbas haka ne, idan kuma guda 10 aka saya, to za a samu garabasar guda 4 a kyauta.
Wato ƙarin ɗanɗano mai armashi, ƙarin nishaɗi, tare da more kuɗinka yadda ya kamata.
A hanzarta maza a je shago mafi kusa domin sayan paketin kunshin gasar Maggi Chicken Flavor kafin ya ƙare. Gasar na nan har sai kayan sun ƙare. Da ni da Maggi, haɗuwa mai armashi.
Ina kwana Honey and Banana Connect.
Hello 7790. Yawwa, kawata ta ce allura za ta tafi har kwakwalwata. Shin ga hakan gaskiya ne?
Honey and Banana Connect.
Ehe, to ina kasuwa. Sai yar uwar matar makwabcina ta ce, matar da ke amfani da maganin tazaran haihuwa, mazajensu za su daina son su?
Honey and Banana Connect.
Ni ce kuma goggota ta ce, idan na bayar da tazaran haihuwa tsakanin yarana, mutane za su yi tunani a